This is AIG Moshood, and apparently this is the man that VeryDarkMan Vincent Martins also have a problem with. Yesterday, VeryDarkMan came online to read a court order that was directed to the IG of Police, the Inspector General of Police, to the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, and to the PSC, Police Service Commission. VeryDarkMan somehow brought AIG Jimoh into the order. The order was not directed to AIG Jimoh in any way. AIG Jimoh is not under PSC. Do your findings and do it correctly. Now, my problem with VeryDarkMan is simple and very simple and short. Because if another person exaggerates a court order the way VeryDarkMan did yesterday, that person by now go on depressed because now go on call him out, now go on drag nonsense come off for anybody. Now listen to me and listen to me very carefully, you VeryDarkMan and the Rattles. Ahmed Ajiran's case is not an entertainment. Ahmed Ajiran's case is not a social media spectacle. Ahmed Ajiran's case is a very, very sensitive case. A father lost his son. A woman lost her husband. Children lost their father. VeryDarkMan, if you have a case with the AIG Moshood, face it squarely. Now you they come online, you VeryDarkMan Vincent, come they preach say we should learn to listen to all sides before we judge. But this AIG has invited you, and you, VeryDarkMan, you have refused to take up that invitation because you no want go. You said the man go pin case on you. How you take no? You don't listen to the man. You don't see the man before. You know who the man be. You don't investigate the man. You heard directly from the man. Yesterday you came online. Why within the court order, you, in your own words, you said, PSC, them Jimoh them, knowing fully well that AIG Jimoh is not under PSC. You know very well that that man is not under PSC. Read the court order for what it is and not what you want it to be. That is unfair. Very, very unfair. If we can correct D1 for being wrong about you, Mario and Co, we should be able to correct you for being unfair to other people. You know, be God. You not human being. You know, pass as you dare so. And for this social media, God bless you. No rubbish people for their face. Ahmed case no be entertainment. People they mourn. This case, they bring them closure. Don't take it away from them. Let justice take its course. You not be judge. You not be lawyer. You not be police. You are just an ordinary man on the internet with a bunch of animals. We call themselves Rattles. We don't say don't they make research before they come outside and can't judge or insult people. Today you enter road, go they dance. They say AIG Jimoh must apologize. You made the case. You are making the case about AIG Jimoh, which is wrong. It's not about him. If you have problem with him, enter Lagos, go panty, go see him. Go face him man to man. Online police to AIG. Don't stretch a court order to the narrative that you want people to believe. Don't do that.
Go and apologize. Now I've seen a lot of people. Let me read the judgment again, right? So the judgment said, an order directing the respondents. The respondents are the Inspector General of Police, the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, and Police Service Commission. An order directing the respondents to forthwith retract the declaration of the applicant, who is Ahmed Tajudeen, as wanted, and issue a public apology. Now, I've seen the people that might be sponsored to counter this order. I was listening to them, I was just laughing. They say, the court order did not say AIG Jimoh. Are you a dummy? They put Police Service Commission there. All of them, they're under the Police Service Commission. Everybody is under the Police Service Commission. And we all know it is
First of all, VeryDarkMan, you seem to be very hardcore. You do hardcore. You aren't stubborn. You are misleading the public yet again. You are misleading your Rattles yet again. First of all, I've seen a lot of blogs, news outlets. They don't post my, they don't quote my words. Where I was, able to catch this guy, VeryDarkMan, Vincent Martins Ose. I'm saying it again, that you, Vincent, manipulated and exaggerated the court order. And no, I'm not a dummy. I know what I'm saying. I know what I am saying. I am not a dummy. I have never met AIG Jimoh. Nobody paid me. If you have proof of anybody that knows AIG Jimoh, that knows me, please prove it. Do you understand? Please prove it. This your ego. Pride comes before a fall. VeryDarkMan, you have the court order with you. You have read it to your followers and the public. Now, who are the respondents in the court order? Who is the court order directed to? The IGP of police, the Lagos State Commissioner, and the PSC, Police Service Commission. Where is AIG Moshood Jimoh's name listed in that court order? Vincent, you can argue all you want that Jimoh, AIG Moshood Jimoh, was involved in the event surrounding the case. No problem. Stop telling your audience that this court order specifically ordered AIG Jimoh to apologize when his name isn't even listed as a respondent. I don't agree for that one, because it makes you sound more like the real dummy. Stop saying everybody's under PSC as though that makes every police officer a member of PSC. Statutory authorities is different from membership. PSC is a different body. PSC, Vincent Martins Ose, is a different body. You see me, I don't get beef with you. I like your work. I like what you're doing with the case, but don't overdo it. Don't mislead your followers. This is what you preach. This is what you preach. Do not exaggerate information and do not manipulate information. PSC is a different body. Stop saying, oh, everybody's under PSC. AIG Moshood. It is a lie. AIG Moshood is not a member of the PSC. Educate your Ratels, or Ratels, educate yourself. You have access to the internet. User.
First and foremost, guys, if you watch that video to the end, from the beginning to the end, you are going to understand that her defense was that the court never ordered AIG Jimoh Moshood to apologize to the family of Tajudeen Akanbi, right? I want you guys to pay rapt attention to this court verdict, and then after that, I will portray my point further. Now, the second, paragraph is where my point is. The court held that issuing a public wanted notice stroke summon without prior leave of court violated due processes and the administration of criminal justice framework. It specifically linked the declaration to the then CP, which is now the AIG of Zone 2, the person of Jimoh Moshood. If you pay rapt attention to what I just read, you are going to understand that everything, all this whole issue is centered around AIG Jimoh Moshood, right? I want to read further. The judgment ordered the police to immediately retract the wanted notice, and secondly, to issue a public apology to Akanbi. First and foremost, is AIG Jimoh not part of the Nigeria police force? Right now, I know that you guys may be thinking that I'm trying to defend VDM. This is not me trying to defend VDM. This is me trying to bring you guys to see the light. This is me trying to bring the truth out there. Right now, it is one thing for somebody to try to counter, someone less with lies and get a lot of people to believe, in the sense that those people, they don't bother to seek the truth for themselves. Now, I'm a kind of person in which if VDM is wrong, I will come out here and say it boldly. But if this young man is right, then I should be able to come out also and talk about it. Right? Since this case started, if you have been following up with this case, you are going to understand that VDM has been doing nothing but his best to ensure that this person in question, the person of Ahmed Akanbi, gets justice. Right? And finally, this guy is starting to get the justice that he deserves, and still a lot of people are coming out to counter the evidence that VDM has brought forth due to the hate that they have on VDM. Some evidence that VDM has brought forth to the general public are not false, right? But it still bothers me that a lot of people, they still find one or two ways to always counter any and everything that VDM tried to bring out there just because they hate this guy. So guys, before you believe anything on the internet, make sure you do your best to find out the truth for yourself. So guys, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. I'll see you guys in my next video.